Good morning. Today is day 96, I believe, of moving mountains beneath my feet. We're 118 days on our journey, traveling through space, orbiting the sun, and there's 247 days left in the year. I'm actually walking towards my mountaintop, and there's a rainbow at the peak. It's quite beautiful. So today I asked for kind of inspiration, and I definitely received it on my walk here. And so what I want to talk about today is the outcomes that you're looking for. In particular, let's talk about, let's say you're going towards a monetary outcome, a financial outcome, or, you're trying to grow a business or something like that. And you have this goal in mind. And the thing that came to me was is that I'm sitting here walking. You can hear my footsteps, and I'm putting one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. And because I know where I'm going, eventually, it doesn't matter if I'm like in a valley or going up a hill or having a hard time, as long as I keep putting one foot in front of the other, I know that I'm moving towards this end goal of reaching this peak. And a lot of times in our lives, I feel like this is true for myself, is I have this lofty or undefined place that I want to go. It's like some people say, I want to be financially free, or I want, I loosely want this kind of money, or, they're not actually very concrete with what they want. And so, in your day-to-day, you're not even actually taking one foot in front of the other towards this goal because you don't even know what it is. You haven't even defined it, or for me, like what has happened to me in the past. I've been an entrepreneur most of my life, and I've set really big goals, and there's been points in my life where I've been so disappointed. I was so close, and that it's given me periods of like being scared to put it down, right? To put that goal down, because I just don't want to be disappointed, or I don't want to fall short. And I know that's a faulty way of thinking. And it hit me really clearly today. I was doing some sales training yesterday, listening to some sales training, because that's a skill that is so valuable and so needed. And sales is more than, I think people have a way wrong idea about sales. Sales is being able to help people to make an empowered decision, right? A decision that they've been sitting around and not able to make. And if you're a good, true salesperson, and you know how to take people from point A to point B and to fill in the gap that they're seeking, whatever your service or product does, they're seeking something that's going to help them to close the gap. And so good salespeople know how to do that and actually help people to reach empowered decisions. They're not taking advantage of people or getting something from them, they're helping them. And so anyway, I was doing that training, and it really just dawned on me, like, everywhere I want to go, place that I want to be, needs to be clearly defined. And if I clearly define it and I kind of trace back the steps backwards, you don't have to be super detailed on the backward steps, as long as you know where you're headed. You can ask yourself and be honest, and you can say, hey, is this path that I'm on actually taking me closer to where I want to go? Like, if I put one foot in front of the other, no matter how I feel or what I'm thinking or how good or bad things are, if I just keep my feet moving in this direction, will I get there? If the answer to that question is yes, then cool. But I would honestly think that a lot of you, myself included, don't actually know where they're going, right? Specifically, and or are not on the path that if they put their foot in front of the other continuously, just keep putting that foot in front of the other, will it actually point them in that direction of where they want to go? And that's a big question, right? That's something that it seems so simple and obvious, but if you're wanting more, let's say you have a goal of, making $1 million in a year, right? Well, if you put one foot in front of the other and you continue doing what you're doing and getting better and better at what you do, is there the possibility, right, realistically, that the vehicle that you're using to make money right now, can it even get you to $1 million? Have you done the math? How many clients do you have to get? How many things do you have to sell? How many contracts do you have to close? Can you realistically handle that yourself? Or do you have to build a team? Almost certainly you have to build a team. But can you? Are you learning the skills to build a team? All of these things, right? It's like we don't put together the practicality, the practical side of things, right? We don't think through, if we just follow this plan, I will get there. And that, I think that's really valuable. If you just spend some time on developing what that plan could be or what that plan is, then once you have that, all you have to do is keep moving, right? It doesn't take super talent. It doesn't take super discipline or determination. You know, yeah, those things are valuable, but really, if I just literally put my one foot in front of the other, I will end up at the peak here. No talent required. Yeah, some willpower, some determination to do it, but I can take breaks. I can pause. I can slow down. I can go back down the mountain, right? But eventually, if I keep pointing in the right direction, I'm going to end up where I want to go. And so, I just wanted to bring that to people's attention, because that's what came up for me. And I know that the sales skills is something that I was pretty heavy on, and I need to do more of, because it is really helpful. And that might be something that you may need to look into as well. It's like, do you have enough at-bats? Right, I call it at-bats. Do you have enough chances to make the money that you want? Because a lot of times you may be like, oh, I want to make more money. Well, how many chances, how many people are you talking to on a daily or weekly basis that could make that possible for you, right? If you don't have enough chances, then how are you ever going to get there? And so you have to focus on and creating those chances. And so this is why it's really valuable to have that plan. Wow, I'm winded. I'm drinking watermelon this morning, watermelon juice. I'm on a cleanse, and I don't know if it was a great idea to drink this while hiking, because it kind of makes my body feel different when I'm moving, and I'm probably also talking a lot. Anyway, this is what I had for today. I think I'm gonna cut this one short and focus on what I'm doing. But I hope everyone has, wow, this rainbow is crazy. I hope everyone has a beautiful, magical day. Blessings.